Hey guys, Lawsy here. Welcome to Options Brit, where we trade US options from a British sofa. Kettle's on, let's get into it. Alright guys, welcome back. So first off, a little bit of housekeeping. This channel is in no way, shape or form financial advice. It is just me doing a trading journal effectively. It is for nothing more than entertainment purposes. I am not a financial advisor, and this is just all about my journey of self-learning, if you like. Okay, so got that out of the way. Just a little bit about me. I started options trading from the UK a year ago now. It's gone really, really well for me. I've had ups and downs. You do need to be careful. I have lost, but as I will explain to you, as you can see from the title, I have managed to turn 25k into 85 within the space of 12 months. Beginner's luck, maybe. I'd like to think that I've learned well and my strategies seem to be working. So yeah, we'll see. But anyway, one of the main things that I struggled with starting out in options trading from the UK was the platforms. We do not have a great selection of options trading brokerages in the UK. It's predominantly a US dominated market. So I wanted to make this video today to help anybody out who might be looking to get into options trading and is looking for the correct platform. I've got 3 brokerages that are basically the main ones that can be used in the UK. So let's get into it. We're going to go through them one by one. I'll do a little bit of an explanation for each one for you, and yeah, we'll go from there. Alright guys, so first up we've got interactive brokers. Now interactive brokers can be as easy or as difficult as you want to make it, really. It's got two different platforms that it effectively uses. We've got the IBKR desktop and we've got the Trader Workstation. I've used both. It was the first trading platform that I started with. To be honest, it wasn't the best. If I would have known what I know now, which is why I'm making this video, I would probably not have started with this one. But it did get me the experience to be able to make this video to hopefully help you guys out. IBKR desktop is much easier than Trader Workstation. Trader Workstation is for seasoned professionals, in my opinion. I would not go anywhere near that as a beginner. If you do want to use IBKR, the desktop version will be fine. There's plenty of explanation videos out there for you, and it's a safe bet. It's an intuitive platform. It's up to date. It will be fine. You'll be fine with it. One of the other issues that I found with IBKR was the pricing. Now, pricing's a big thing in options trading, guys. You need to take care and have a look at it because it can affect your profits. And when you are trading for smaller amounts, it can make a big difference to the amount of money that you can make. So you do need to be careful with it. Interactive brokers do a tiered structure for their charges. Basically, you'll see from here, the more you trade, the cheaper the charges get. So it kind of encourages people to trade more, which for beginners isn't necessarily the best way to do it, guys. You need to start slow. I would recommend starting with one trade. You'll see a lot of people will also recommend paper trading. Now, IBKR does offer paper trading, and if you want to go down that route, you can do that. I tried it for about a month and it didn't really teach me anything. You don't really start to learn with the options trading until you start making the mistakes. The trick is to not make those mistakes costly. So yeah, on that basis, I think IBKR was kind of it entices you to make more trades than you should as a beginner. Again, another fundamental reason why I would probably recommend not starting with this platform. Okay, so yeah. Next up, guys, we've got Robinhood, the options trading platform. Robinhood is massive in the US. For anybody watching from the US, you'll obviously know all about Robinhood. Any YouTuber that you watch will probably be using one of these, but Robinhood is fundamentally the biggest and best one that you'll tend to see the YouTubers using. One of the main reasons for this is it's so easy to use. It is the most beginner friendly option trading platform, even out of the 3 that I'm explaining to you. Robinhood isn't the one that I use. It's not my one of choice. I actually use the 3rd one that I'm going to explain to you guys. However, as a beginner, if you like app sort of style platforms, intuitive, easy to read diagrams and platforms just to get the fundamentals of it, Robinhood would be an absolutely fantastic one for you to use. It doesn't offer paper trading, so if you did want to go into the paper trading aspect, you would probably still have to do that through IBKR, but you're not risking any money, and you sort of learn the fundamentals, the the foundations of what you need for the options trading with the paper trading, if that's the route that you wanted to go down. As I said, it didn't really work for me, and I wanted to get into the real nitty gritty and start earning some proper money. Watching those paper gains going up or down, it just didn't really give me the vibe. I didn't start getting the buzz for it really until I went live and I started placing some trades that were winning. Okay, so bear that in mind. Robinhood, they're widely accepted as a beginner platform, if you like. They're one of the best ones for you to be starting with. They are, however, branching off and trying to sort of expand. Robinhood are releasing products galore. Okay, they're very, very innovative and they move fast. They've just released a new program in the UK, which has already been out in the US for a long time, but it's Robinhood Legend. It's for people who want to sort of move into more experience trading rather than sticking with the easy app platform on the phone. I want to say, I mean, it's not easy, but once you understand the fundamentals, it definitely gets a lot easier. Robinhood's fees are much better than IBKR. They are much more self-explanatory, so you will not get lost. There you go, and there they are. They are 50 cents per contract traded. Okay, absolutely bog standard. You'll see the difference there. They compare between Interactive Brokers and IG and Saxo there. Okay, but we will talk about this one next because this is going to be my next platform. But just to summarize, I would recommend Robinhood as a beginner platform. You cannot go wrong using this platform as a beginner. It is the most intuitive, it's the easiest to use. They have demos and training available for you on there as well, which is also very useful. Finally, guys, the third and final platform is Tastytrade. Tastytrade is my platform of choice. It's definitely not as beginner friendly as Robinhood, so I'm not going to sort of point you down the wrong path here. I do find it a lot better to use, though. The system in the background, once you understand options trading, once you understand the fundamentals of options trading, Tastytrade is a very good platform. It breaks down different legs when you want to start doing different things in the world of options trading. If you want to branch out from just bog standard puts and calls selling and buying, then Tastytrade is a fantastic option for it. It's really good. Now, Tastytrade also, if you're in the UK, you've got two options with Tastytrade. There's Tastytrade Direct, which is obviously the Tastytrade, which is based out from the US. Now, in 2021, IG actually bought Tastytrade, and they have since released a UK version of Tastytrade, if you like. Now, they're both pretty much exactly the same platform, the difference being that if you do go through IG, it's a lot easier to fund your account and make the withdrawals. If you do it through the Tastytrade US version, it's a bit of a rigmarole. You send the money across, you've got to send them proof that it's been sent via email, and it takes a couple of days for it to go in. Tastytrade do allow you, once you've sent proof of confirmation of that transaction, Tastytrade do allow you to use those funds before they actually clear, which is fine. It's fantastic. They're a really good company. But I just find it easier through IG. The money goes straight there. You can pay it straight through from a debit card. No hassle, and it's completely easy. The chat system is all UK based as well, so again, from that perspective, they're open on our trading hours, on our days on our work days rather than the US work days, so they're a little bit easier for us to get through to as well. But as I say, the platforms are exactly the same. They're both Tastytrade. Both of them are owned by IG. One is just ran from a UK perspective, the other is ran from a US. I was using the US version for a while, and I have recently transferred over to the UK version. But as I say, the platform is exactly the same, whichever one you go for. Obviously, being from the UK, guys, I would recommend you go for the IG version. I will provide links in the description for all of these, so they will be readily available for you down below if you do want them. One thing to mention with Tastytrade, the app, guys, it's not as intuitive or as user-friendly as the Robinhood app. I don't really use the app for placing trades. Whenever I trade, I use as a fundamental rule, I'll always trade from the desktop app, because I like to have the screens in front of me, be able to see everything that I'm doing and make sure that they sort of get filled as I was expecting them to be filled. And it's a bit more difficult to do that on the app. I do use the app for monitoring the trades. So once the trades have been placed on a daily basis, I will use the app to keep going through the day, keep pinging back and having a look and just making sure the trades are doing what I need them to be doing, or if I need to make any adjustments. If I do need to make adjustments, I'll pull the laptop out and I'll be doing it on the desktop. Just to finish up here, guys, just wanted to bring up on screen a couple of things to make everybody aware of. So first of all, over on the right hand side here, we've got, as I've already discussed, the fees. So you can see Interactive Brokers, the contract fees there. It does state there that they are tiered, so just be aware, if you do go for Interactive Brokers, you can get cheaper rates for your commissions the more trades that you do. But as I say, I didn't like that concept, so it didn't sit well with me. Robinhood, as we discussed, it was at 50, and it gives you over here just to tell you sort of what it all applies to. With Tasty Trade, you need to be aware as well that it can work out cheaper, because they do cap their fees at $10 for putting on the trades. So it's a dollar per trade, or a dollar per leg, up to a maximum. So you could put on 50 trades, it'll still be 10. Okay, they don't charge for closing either. So that's again why a lot of the big traders who put on large amounts of contracts do like Tasty Trade, because it does work out cheaper for them if they're putting on hundreds and hundreds of contracts. Okay, so yeah, just bear that in mind. One of the main fear factors for doing options trading in the US is that the brokerages are not FCA regulated. So in this country, it would be protected up to £85,000. That's not the case in the US. The FCA doesn't exist, if you like, over there. They use something called the Securities Investor Protection Corporation, SIPC. Okay, now what this actually does do is, you'll see from on the screen here, and it applies to all three of the brokerages that we've discussed today, they will protect your money up to $500,000 or $250,000 in cash. One thing that you do need to be aware of, if you see down here, crypto assets are not SIPC protected. Doesn't really matter, because we're talking sort of options trading here, but you do need to be aware that if you do venture into the futures and the crypto markets, especially on Tasty Trade here futures, then they will not be covered by the SIPC. But all of your options trading, all of your money, do not be scared to put it in there, guys, because it will be protected, and it will be protected to a higher amount than the FCA would have protected you as well. So you do not need to worry about that. Okay. With that, guys, final word here from me. I'll be putting out some more content. Hopefully you've enjoyed yourself. If you do, please give us a like and subscribe. Any questions to do with any of the platforms, or if you want to get involved in options trading, you want some advice, where to start, how to start learning, other YouTubers that you might want to watch, please do drop us a comment down below. I will respond to everybody. This platform's not just about me giving information to people. I want to use this to learn on an investment journey. I know nothing compared to what I will know in another year's time, and then a year's time after that. It's a complete learning journey for me. I want to learn from you guys. I don't profess to know everything to do with options trading. I've got basic strategies nailed down, and I've got a system that works for me. If I can help people to produce a system that works for them, that's what this is about. I don't know it all. I'm here to learn as well. So please, advice along the way as needed. Thanks everybody for watching. I look forward to learning and developing along with you guys along the way. Until next time, thank you very much. Bye bye.